Hello friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to my video. So let's discuss English. Listening practice. My name is Anna.
And I'm Jason.
Hi, Jason. How's it going?
Hey, Anna. I'm good, thanks. How about you?
I'm doing well too. Did you do anything interesting over the weekend?
Actually, yes. I went hiking with a few friends. It was a lot of fun. We explored a new trail and had a picnic at the top. What about you?
That sounds amazing. I spent most of my weekend catching up on some reading and watching movies. I finally finished the book I was reading. It was a mystery novel with a really surprising twist.
Nice. I love a good mystery novel. What was the book called?
It was called The Silent Witness. It's about a detective solving a complex case where the key witness is mute. The plot kept me guessing until the very end. Do you have a favorite genre?
I like a lot of genres, but I'm particularly fond of science fiction. I enjoy the way it explores futuristic concepts and technology. Do you read science fiction?
Occasionally, but not as much as I'd like to. I've read a few classics, though. Do you have a favorite sci-fi book?
Yes. One of my favorites is Dune by Frank Herbert. It's a classic in the genre with an intricate plot and deep world building. Have you heard of it?
Yes, I've heard of it. I've been meaning to read it. I've heard it's quite dense, though. Is it hard to get into?
It can be a bit challenging at first because of its complex world and terminology, but it's definitely worth it. Once you get into it, the story is captivating. If you decide to read it, give yourself some time to get accustomed to the world.
Thanks for the tip. I'll keep that in mind. By the way, do you have any recommendations for movies you've enjoyed recently?
Sure. I watched a film called The Grand Budapest Hotel recently. It's a comedy drama directed by Wes Anderson. The style and humor are quite unique, and the story is entertaining.
Oh, I've heard of that one. It's supposed to be visually stunning. I'll have to check it out. Speaking of movies, did you hear about the new superhero film coming out next month?
Yes, I've seen the trailers. It looks pretty exciting. I'm a bit of a superhero movie fan, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. Do you like superhero movies?
I do, but I don't watch them as often as I used to. They can be really fun, though. Which superhero is your favorite?
I'd have to say Spider-Man. I've always liked his character because he's relatable and has a great sense of humor. How about you?
I'm a fan of Wonder Woman. I think her character is inspiring, and I love the way her stories often focus on themes of strength and justice.
Great choice. Wonder Woman is a strong character with a lot of depth. Have you seen the recent Wonder Woman movies?
Yes, I saw both of them. I thought the first one was especially well done. The origin story was really engaging. The second one was okay, but it didn't quite have the same impact for me.
I agree with you on that. The first movie had a lot of fresh ideas, but the sequel didn't quite reach the same level. Do you watch movies in theaters often?
Not as often as I'd like to. I usually wait until they come out on streaming services. It's more convenient for me that way. Do you go to the theater frequently?
I try to go whenever I can, especially for movies I'm excited about. There's something special about watching a film on the big screen. Plus, I enjoyed the whole theater experience, from the previews to the sound quality.
That's true. The theater experience can be really immersive. Do you have a favorite theater you go to?
There's a small independent theater downtown that I like. They show a mix of mainstream and indie films, and it has a cozy atmosphere. How about you? Do you have a preferred place to watch movies?
I don't have a specific theater I go to regularly. I usually just go to whatever is closest or most convenient. I should try out some different places sometime.
It might be fun to explore different theaters. You never know what kind of unique experiences you might find. By the way, do you have any plans for this coming weekend?
Not yet. I'm thinking of maybe visiting a museum or trying out a new cough. I like doing something a bit different from time to time. Do you have any plans?
I'm considering going to a local art exhibit. There's a new exhibition opening that features contemporary art. It sounds interesting, and I've heard good things about it.
That sounds like a great idea. Art exhibits can be really inspiring. What kind of contemporary art are you most interested in?
I enjoy a variety of styles, but I'm particularly interested in abstract art. I like the way it can evoke emotions and thoughts without being literal. How about you? Do you have a favorite art style?
I appreciate abstract art as well, but I also enjoy more classical styles, like Renaissance art. There's something fascinating about the detail and skill involved in those pieces. Do you visit art museums often?
Whenever I get the chance, I find that museums are great for getting new perspectives and understanding different cultures. They're like a window into history and creativity. Do you visit museums regularly?
Not as often as I'd like, but I try to go when I can. I always find it refreshing to see new exhibitions and learn about different artists. Maybe I'll check out the one you're planning to visit if it's still on when I have time.
That would be great. I'm sure you'd enjoy it. Museums can be such a wonderful way to spend a day. It's like stepping into a different world for a while.
Absolutely. It's a great way to unwind and gain some new insights. By the way, have you picked up any new hobbies or interests lately?
Actually, yes. I've recently started learning to play the guitar. It's been a fun challenge, and I'm enjoying the process of learning new songs. Do you have any new hobbies or interests?
That's awesome. Guitar is such a versatile instrument. I've recently taken up gardening. I've been growing some herbs and vegetables in a small garden at home. It's really rewarding to see the plants grow and harvest fresh produce.
Gardening sounds like a wonderful hobby. It must be nice to have fresh herbs and vegetables right at your fingertips. Do you have a favorite plant or vegetable that you grow?
I really enjoy growing basil. It's so fragrant and useful in cooking. I also like growing tomatoes. There's something special about harvesting your own ripe tomatoes and using them in meals.
Basil is great. I bet it adds a lot of flavor to your dishes. Tomatoes are a fantastic choice, too. Do you have any favorite recipes you like to use with your homegrown produce?
I love making fresh tomato sauce for pasta. It's simple but so delicious with homegrown tomatoes. I also like adding basil to salads and making pesto. What about you? Do you enjoy cooking?
Yes, I do. I'm not an expert, but I enjoy trying out new recipes and cooking for friends and family. It's always fun to experiment with different ingredients and flavors.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Cooking can be a great way to be creative and share something special with others. Do you have a go-to dish that you like to cook?
I like making stir-fry dishes. They're quick to prepare, and you can mix and match ingredients based on what you have. Plus, they're usually pretty healthy.
Stir fry is a great choice. It's versatile and you can customize it to suit your tastes. Do you have a favorite combination of ingredients for your stir fry?
I usually go with chicken, bell peppers, broccoli, and carrots. I make a simple sauce with soy sauce, garlic, and ginger. It's a pretty classic combination, but it's always tasty.
That sounds delicious. I love how you can add so many different vegetables and proteins to stir fry. It makes it easy to create a balanced meal.
Exactly. It's a convenient way to get a variety of nutrients in one dish. I also like experimenting with different sauces and seasonings to change things up.
That's a great approach. It keeps cooking interesting and allows you to discover new flavors. If you ever want to share recipes or cooking tips, I'd be happy to exchange ideas.
I'd love that. Sharing recipes and cooking experiences can be a lot of fun. It's always interesting to see what new things people are trying in the kitchen.
Definitely, I'm always open to